As we start math today, we're going to shift from bar graphs and pictographs to counting money. We have been doing some money this year, so this should not be something that is brand new because we've been working on it. Now, this lesson is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be me piecing some pictures together and talking over the pictures so we can first be introduced to the value of the coins, which most of you already know. You've been around coins and you've been using coins, and we've talked about it in the classroom. But you will have a Google form for your application problem that I got on the board that we're going to talk about in just a moment, and then you will have a Google form to complete your worksheet. So there's going to be two math Google forms for you to complete, and it's just going to be a little bit different. Again, it's just looking at value of the coins, the total amount of coins, and then tell me what the value is. So for your application problem, you are going to complete this application problem on a Google form. I have it written on the board. Here it is. Vicky had 97 cents in her pocket. She lost 29 cents. How much money does Vicky have left? I've got my marker. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to underline the question, like always. How much money does Vicky have left? We don't care about who it is. We care about the amount that they have, the value. So we're going to say how much money. Okay, we're going to go back and we're going to look at our details from the first two sentences. Vicky had 97 cents. I'm going to box that in, 97 cents in her pocket. She lost 29 cents. Now, if she loses it, it means that we are not adding, we're taking away. So, the question asks, how much money does Vicky have left? You're going to take 97 and whatever you need to do with 29 cents and get an answer. Now, because we're talking about money, you will not have to put a label except a cent sign, because in the problem we use a cent sign. If you cannot find the cent sign on your computer or you cannot make one, that is okay. Just give me the answer. I'm more worried about you being able to get the answer. Now, like I said, for your application problem, it's going to be in a Google form, and then we're going to talk about coins. I'm going to snap some pictures of coins. We're going to talk about them, and then you're going to finish out your problem set by doing a Google form. Here you have a penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. This is a picture of a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. Moving to our next coin. Our next coin is a dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. And our final coin is the quarter. The quarter is worth 25 cents. Number 1 is a nickel, 4 pennies. Number 2, a dime, 3 pennies. Number 3, a dime, 4 nickels. Number 4, a dime, 2 nickels, 3 pennies. Number 5, 2 dimes, a nickel, 2 pennies. Number 6 is a quarter, 2 nickels, 2 pennies. And number 7 is a quarter, 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 1 penny. Try to find the value of all these, and you can find it in a Google Forms. And that's all you have for math today. Don't forget, you got 2 Google Forms. You have the application problem you can find in Google Forms, and you have the counting money worksheet that you can do the answers in Google Forms as well. You will have to look at the video to find the answers for 1 through 7, and you just type the answers into Google Forms. Now we've come to the activity and challenge for today. Mr. Elliott is going to challenge you to get outside and to spend about 20 minutes outside doing something, whether that's playing, reading, or whatever. I know it's supposed to be a nice day. Looking at the weather, my phone says it's supposed to be about 78 degrees. So if the weather is nice, please get outside and do something for about 20 minutes. My other challenge is for you to build something, whether it's made out of Legos, Play-Doh, or whatever. Build something, and I want to see it. So activity and challenge today, 20 minutes outside if weather's permitting. It's supposed to be a warm day. And then I challenge you to build something, whatever it might be, and send me a picture. That's your activity and challenge. Alright, we've reached one of my favorite points, which is my read aloud. We're at Junie B. Jones, Chapter 7, A Stumper. The next morning was school. I put my spit cup into my backpack and I took it to my bus stop because Mother said I couldn't take my tooth, but the spit cup was Grandpa's idea. I saved Herb a seat. Then I bounced up and down real excited because I couldn't wait for him to see me, of course. Finally, we got to his bus stop. I waved to him from the window. Then, ha! I leaned my face real close to the glass and I smiled my biggest smile. Herb's eyeballs popped out of his head. He ran on the bus zippity quick. It came out. Herb, it came out. I said, my tooth came out on Friday and it's been out ever since. I smiled for him again. See, Herb? See how I look? I look fascinating, right? I don't look like Uncle Lou, hardly. Herb's eyeballs kept popping out at me. Whoa, he said, wow. I laughed at that nice comment. I smiled and I pointed. See my tooth hole, Herb? Huh? I look cute, right? I don't even look like my Uncle Lou, correct? Herb said, wow, again. After that, I quick got my backpack and I unzipped the zipper. Yeah, only wait till you see this, Herbert, I said. I brought something special for you to see. After that, I pulled out the cup and I put it right on his lap. Ta-da! It's the spit cup. Herb, I used the spit cup to rinse my actual spit. I showed him the edges. See the pink color right there? That pink is from the bleeding. Herbert's face did not look delighted. Okay, thank you, he said. Please get it off of me now. I got it off. But I thought you would like this, I said, very disappointed. Herb patted me. Live and learn, he said. Pretty soon his face got normal again. So how much money did you get from the fairy, Junie B? He asked. Did you get a lot of cash? My stomach did a flip-flop at that question, because I didn't want to discuss that matter, of course. I squirmed in my seat, kind of worried. Then I looked out the window, and I didn't talk. Herb tapped on me. What's wrong, Junie B? He said. How come you're not answering me? The fairy did come, right? She didn't forget you, did she? I looked all around, then I scooted next to him very close, and I quieted my voice to whisper, yeah, only I can't even discuss that matter, Herb, I said, because I know all this stuff about the fairy. Stuff? What kind of stuff, he asked. I whispered even softer. Sorry, I said, but I have to keep it a secret. And so please, don't ask me any more questions, and I mean it. After that, I pretended to lock my lips, and I threw away the key. I saw that on TV once. Herb looked annoyed at me. I unlocked my lips again. Don't be mad at me, I said. I can't help what I know, Herb. And anyway, all you have to do is think about it, 'cause the fairy doesn't make sense. Herb scratched his head. What do you mean she doesn't make sense? Why doesn't she? I crossed my arms. Because what does the fairy do with teeth, Herbert? Huh? Did you ever ask yourself that problem? Why would a fairy pay money for teeth when she doesn't even use them? It sounds kind of fishy, don't you think? Herb just stared at me. Well, I said, do you know the answer, Herb? A fairy wouldn't just throw the teeth in the garbage, would she? 'Cause that doesn't even add up. Only nobody knows what she does with them, apparently. Not even you, I bet. Herb wrinkled his eyebrows. I never thought about it, he said. He tapped on his chin. What does the fairy do with the teeth? That's a stumper, all right. After that, he slid way down in his seat, and he thought and thought some more. I thought some more, too. We rode to school real quiet. And that's the end of Chapter 7. We'll pick up tomorrow on Chapter 8, titled Smiling. Don't forget, homework tonight is for you to read 20 minutes of any book or multiple books. Whatever you want, just make sure you're reading. Have a great day. Let's recap your homework. For reading today, you're going to give me some of the characteristics of the Three Little Pigs and the true story of the Three Little Pigs. You are going to read your poem, and then you're going to read about 20 minutes sometime throughout the day, whether that's in this morning, whether that's in the afternoon, or whether that's right before you go to bed. For writing, you have a journal entry as well as an acrostic poem, and then you have, for math, you've got the application problem that can be found on Google Forms, and then you've got counting money that will also be answered on Google Forms. Now you will have to go back and look at the video and look at the 7 problems that I shared a picture of. And finally, you need to count some coins and money at home. And your activity and your challenge is, get outside for about 20 minutes if the weather is nice. I know it's supposed to be fairly warm, so hopefully you can get out. And then your challenge is to create or make something today. Also, I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you guys. I miss you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. Happy Tuesday e-learning, guys, and like I'm going to say, that's a wrap. See you tomorrow.